Before we get started, I gotta say and give a shout out to all my fans, dude, new and old alike. I never thought this game would blow up as quickly as it did. Like, these views and numbers and comments may be small to some big YouTubers and mid YouTubers, all this stuff. I am a tiny YouTuber. I had like what 240 subs, and I've gained damn near 200 subs in like a week from this one video. Y'all have no idea how much that means to me, man. Like, I am incredibly grateful for you guys. So thanks a bunch. Like, seriously, I truly mean this, man. I'm gonna try my best to keep impressing you guys and giving y'all some content. And when the game drops, I truly hope you guys like it. I'm really excited for it. I hope it doesn't disappoint. I hope it does Scott Pilgrim justice and all that stuff. I've seen the comments saying I got some negative stuff here and there, but I seen majority of it's positive. So I was really worried, y'all. I've been working on this game for a very long time, and yeah, with this video, I'm going to be answering you guys' questions. I got a ton of questions, so I picked like 20 something of my favorite ones that I thought was really good questions that I want to answer. So yeah, without further ado, no more talking, let's get into it. Hello everybody, my name is Fatality, and today I'm going to be answering a couple of questions as well as talking about Scott Pilgrim Versus. I got a lot of questions all over the internet, and surprisingly, not one of them actually asked how to play the game, what are the gameplay mechanics, or anything of the such. So today I'm going to be explaining in full detail and try to do it as quickly as possible because the PlayStation event is going on. But yeah, I'm going to explain it in full detail how this game works, the mechanics, etc., all that stuff. So let's get straight down to business. Now, Scott Pilgrim Versus is a 6-button game. There's 2 attack buttons, a EX/trait button, 2 striker buttons, and the super button. So let's go over the 2 attack buttons. So you have your light attack and your heavy attack, crouching of course, and jumping. Everybody has just 2 attacks. Now I know that's probably like, what the hell, what am I going to do with that? Like, the gameplay was modeled after Scott Pilgrim itself, like the actual game, and they only had 2 attacks on there, and they also had 2 striker buttons on there. So the gameplay is mainly a combination between the actual Scott Pilgrim game and probably a bit of Street Fighter, and I'll get to the Street Fighter mechanics in a moment, and Injustice, but like I said, I'll get to that in a second. So the way how the attacks work, like I said, you got your light and your heavy, and it's pretty much auto combos. That was the light combo and the heavy combo. And yes, you can mix and match these to deal more damage and stuff. So every character can do it. What moves combo, you have to figure that out when you get the game. There's going to be a move list, so don't you worry about that. Now, also I want to talk about the crouching attack. Some crouching properties may differ on other characters based on how they play and all their personality and stuff. Like I said, every character on here was designed to be unique as possible. So Scott kind of our all-arounder right here. These are Street Fighter-esque characters. You can kind of just like hit you with the dig jabs multiple times. So yeah, you know you can do that in Street Fighter. If you didn't know, now you know. And then you can also combo from his crouching if you're quick enough. Oops. You know, crouching mid to a Tatsumaki, but in this case a dash punch. Actually, let's do that. There we go. Also, the jumping properties of attacks are different too for certain characters. That's a jumping light and a jumping heavy. The throws too. I forgot to mention, this game does have throws. You may have seen some in the trailer. The throws are very simple and basic. They work like Street Fighter or MK2. You just walk up, press your heavy button. There you go. Nothing super spectacular. Yeah, nothing ridiculous and all that stuff. So yes, this game does have, you know, basic throws like that. Now the thing is, this game doesn't have side switching throws. So you know, if you're like trying to do a throw like this, but you want to throw them on the other side, that's not implemented yet, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, we kind of were being lazy. Throws are a pain in the ass to code, so that's kind of why we didn't do it. But don't worry, if people really want that, we'll get down on it. It's not really hard to switch sides in this game. But even there, really. Moving on, let's talk about special moves and stuff. So, every character in the game has a minimum of 3 supers and 3 specials. That's the minimum. Some characters may have, you know, 4, 5, maybe even 10. Nah, we ain't giving them that much. I don't feel like doing all that. But the special moves are all done the exact same way across the board. You have down forward special, down back special, and back forward special. And some characters have a down down special. And I'm sorry I keep saying special, y'all. Special is heavy. So do that down forward, down back, back forward, or down down command with a heavy attack. That's going to guarantee your specials. And if you do the same way with your super, you know, that's your super. Because there's no one button supers. All you have to do is put the command button in. I said, you know, put the command button. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm human. Leave me alone. I don't write scripts and all this shit. I just do it. I get off work. I come home and I try to freaking entertain you all. Ah! I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that meltdown. Anyway, as I was saying, going back to specials real quick. Everybody has a minimum of 3 specials. Some, you know, may have 4, 5, or 6. Now, let's talk about the traits /EX. So, I got the idea from a buddy of mine who I had beta test this thing like so many years ago. And he was like, you should give them traits. Bring more life to the game. I don't know why he said that. I think Injustice 2 had just dropped. I don't freaking know. But every character in the game has a passive or active trait. So let's talk about Scott and Matthews real quick. So Scott's trait is called the Power of Understanding. And what it does is it buffs his special moves. It's a counter attack. So if he lands this, his special move gets a buff. So here's his basic dash punch. And he's going to get the trait activated. And now here we go. That's the trait active dash punch. So the only moves that are buffed with this is his dash punch and his Tatsumaki. So here's his Tatsumaki regular. And trait active. And those do stack. We don't have an indicator for Scott yet. Like I said, this is a work in progress. But Scott can stack his power of understanding up to 6. And the way how that stuff works, you know, if you land the trait active, you already get 3. You get 3 right there. I believe you get 3 or 2. I don't remember. I gotta check. I'll correct myself in the thing if I'm wrong. And you can summon somebody to give you some, which brings me to the next topic, strikers. So Scott's passive trait is he can summon more than 2 strikers. Everybody on the game has 2 strikers because, like I said, 2 buttons, 2 strikers. But Scott can, you know, summon like 5. They all work differently. So, Knives right there. Knives buffs Scott's special move. That's pretty much giving him the power understanding of free one without landing the counter attack. But some people may not fall for this. So if you can't land the counter attack, don't worry. You can call Knives in and she'll get you your power of understanding, bro. Now speaking of buffs real quick, if you keep an eye out on Matthew's power gauge right here, you can see that's just gradually increasing. That's Matthew's passive trait. He's got mystic powers, bitch. So it's just mysteriously and mystically freaking, you know, just raising. I'm sorry, that was terrible. I had the joke in my head and lost it right as I was talking. I'm sorry. And Matthew's active trait, if you do press the trait button, he just gets power a lot faster. That's all it is. It's all about gaining power. Like I said, I'll have to do a character in-depth to really explain these two. Right now, this video is just to explain the actual game of it. So, and last but not least, the supers. As I stated during this special segment, there is no one-button supers, so don't worry. get your power, and then you do the command, and then you got your level 1, 2, 3, or desperation. But anywho, that was, level 1, 2 for Scott, level 3 for Matthew. Now, everybody doesn't have a desperation super yet. We are, like I said, the game is still a work in progress, but a number of them do have the desperation super. And the way how that works is you have to be at low health, and it has to be, at least one round has ended, whether you won or lost. As long as it's on the second round and further on, you can do the desperation super. And then there's one more thing that I want to talk about that's involving both the heroes and the villains of this game. Each and every one of them have a core mechanic to them, so it's not just you relying on strikers and traits. The character also matters who you pick. So if anybody plays Street Fighter 3, they may be, familiar with Evo Moment, 34? I don't remember what the fuck it was, but just check this out. If I can do it. There we go. Every hero in the game has Street Fighter 3, parts. They have the Street Fighter 3 parts. Oh my god, I am sucking right now. There we go. Now we cooking. Now we cooking. They can parry any and everything. Let's see what I can. Oh, I suck. I couldn't do it, y'all. Let's try again. Oh, I'm sucking. One more time. Oh, crap. Crap. I wasn't even looking at the time. But yes, they can parry any and everything. Oh my god, I am sucking right now. I want to try to parry this super. Damn. One more chance, one more chance. Oh my god, I suck. But trust me, you can parry supers. Hang on. There we go. Haha! So yes, you can parry supers, you can parry EX attacks, you can parry projectiles. Yes, you can parry everything in this game, Street Fighter 3 style. Obviously, no throws, of course. And the way how you parry is just like Street Fighter 3. Just tap forward, and if you time it right, you get the free punish. Now you may be looking to yourself like, hey, that's bullshit. What did the Evil X's and the villains got? What the hell? So what the Evil X's got, they're pretty much like anti-meaties. Oh, for those who don't know what meaties are, it's when you try to, hit somebody as soon as they're getting up. I'll just demonstrate it. Every Evil X and villain has get-up attacks, so be careful trying to pressure them, especially in the corners. Like if you're just freaking comboing, going combo crazy and all that stuff, they can hit you. Some of them can get a combo off of this, like it may launch you in the air or stun you long enough for them to come at you. So be careful when pressuring the villains / Evil X's. They can and will punish you if you keep trying to pressure them. It's pretty much the get off me move. Every Evil X has a get up attack, and every hero has the parry. The only characters who may have neither and all that stuff is the neutral characters like Nega Scott or Envy or stuff like that. So that's the only way. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. So without further ado, I'm gonna put on the match, and yeah. Crap. There's one other thing I forgot to mention, guys, and I am so sorry about this. There is no air guard in this game. If you get caught jumping in the air, you will die. You will be punished respectfully. You will get blown up. So yes, there is no air guard. So yeah, don't be jumping around too much. Anyway, let's do this. Okay, now that I explained how to play the game, it's time for the Q&A. And unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time. I'll probably do a more in-depth one later if people ask for it, but I doubt y'all will. Anyway, let's do this. Rapid fire Q&A started now. First question, what was the inspiration for the game? I just really like Scott Pilgrim. It's as simple as that. I just really like Scott Pilgrim. Question 2, how did you come up with moves for the characters? It's all based on their personalities, and I'm just that goddamn good. I'm very creative. And a part of me is being conceited, But also, a part of me is telling the truth. I'm just that damn good. What was the inspiration for their voices? Their personalities again. It all depends on, like, if I think the character fits. The voice, that is. If the voice to me fits the character's personality from the book more or less, I gave it to him. I didn't really go off the movie. The movie was great, but people got to remember, that was the first time and the one and only time we heard their voice. You never heard it in any other media. So like I said, I just did it based on their personality. Good question, by the way. Were there any voices that had to be changed? There was 1.5. Don't say 1.5. I had to change Roxy's because her original voice is actually Ino from Guilty Gear, but that was a bit too flirty. I liked it at first because Ino was freaking very angry in her voice clips, but she was much more flirty. So I changed it to Jury, who's, flirty and freaking, very angry and stuff. The only person that was almost changed was Matthew, but a lot of people like Matthew's voice, so I kept it. Next question. Will there be special intros? Yes. Did you guys make custom sprites or animations? Yes. Will there be any guest characters? Yes. Will characters be released individually for other Mugens down the line? Potentially, yes. Most likely. This, like I said, they were made for Ikemen right now. But most likely, yeah, we will let them just be released regularly for other Mugens in case people don't want to play the full game or something. So yeah. Next questions. Scott Pilgrim. Who's my Scott Pilgrim waifu? Kim. Next question. Are the evil Lexes Yes, the evil Lexes are playable. I actually forgot I had that question. Yes, the evil Lexes are playable. Favorite evil Lex? Lucas Lee. Favorite Scott Pilgrim character? Scott himself. Is this a full game or a beta? This is actually a full game. This is not a beta. This is the actual full thing. This game, will continue to be supported too. Like, whatever bugs or glitches or whatever is found, we will update it as soon as possible. But yes, this is not just some simple old beta. This will be, full-fledged game. When does it? Come on, guys! Did y'all watch the video? It releases June 1st. Come on. Last question is favorite super move to code. That's a good one. My favorite super in the game is Steven's super. There's an honorable mention is Lucas Lee's level 3 and. I don't know, probably Roxy's. There's a lot of the supers I really like, but yeah, for the most part, it's definitely Steven. I fucking love Steven's freaking level 3. Well, there you guys have it. That's my rapid fire Q&A. I got a lot more questions to answer, but I may just make my own little video on that, go into some more details, but I don't really see why I need to because y'all hear it from here. And I'm sure y'all don't care. Y'all want to see gameplay. Y'all want to see some action. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show and all that stuff. You'll take the video. I managed to chop the video down from 45 minutes, so you're welcome. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Y'all stay out, potato.